Let's now try 12 times 24, so 2 digit by 2 digit. So once again, so this one we have two numbers over here, so meaning I'll extend my line. I'll make it like 4 boxes because this one had 2. And then how many times do we separate it? Here we have 2, so like that, 2. So you put 12 here, and here we have 2 times two numbers, so we separate it like this. So we have 2 and 4. Okay, so now once again we cut it, so one diagonal there, then that one has to go through the center, and then we have the last one there. So we started with the bottom one, then we go there and that one, so it has 3. Now we can multiply. So 2 times 2 is 4, and then again 2 times 4 is 8. So we are done with the ones and the ones, and then ones and tens. This one you can do it anyhow. Then we have 1 times, so here we started at 2 times 2, 2 times 4, then we do 1 times 2 is 2, and then 1 times 4 is 4. So here we have a lot of numbers, but worry not. So the next step is you add. So here I only have 8. Then here we have 4 plus 4. 4 plus 0 plus 4 is 8. 0 plus 2 plus 0 is 2. And then 0 plus nothing is 0. So ignore the 0 and you write 288. The next one, word problems on multiplication. A rectangular piece of paper measures 25 centimeter by 15. So we can just make a sketch of the paper. So 25 centimeters is the length and 15 centimeter. Area equals to length times width. The length is 25 and the width is 15. Now for this one, let's try with the column method. So 25 times 15. So here we need to start with the number on top, 25 times the unit, so times 5. So 5 times 5 is 25, carry 2, and then 2 times 5 is 10 plus 2, 125. Then the next number would be the same number on top, 25 times. This is in tenths place value, so the value would be, total value of 1 will be 10. So remember, when you multiply with the number ending with a 0, you can write the 0 here, and then 25 times 1 is just 25. Okay, then the next step, the last step, is you add them. So 5 and then 7, 3. So the answer would be 375 centimeter squared. A mathematics test took 35 minutes. How much was the time in seconds? So here we need to know our conversion. So 1 minute is equal to how many seconds? 60 seconds. So we want to change 35 minutes to seconds, so we're going this direction. So 1 is becoming 60. So if the number is becoming bigger, you multiply. So here we're multiplying by 60. So we do 35 times 60. So this last question, I want us to use the lattice method. So 35 times 60. So we draw the box, and it's good you draw a big box so that the numbers are not mumbled and jumbled up. So we're dividing 2 boxes because it's 2, and then again we divide twice because there are 2 on this side. So we have 35 times 60. Then the next thing, draw your diagonals, 1, 2 and 3. 5 times 6 is 30. 5 times 0 is 0. Oops, just 0. Any number multiplied by 0 is just 0. Then 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 0 is again 0. So here we have 0, 0 plus 0 plus 0, 0. 8 plus 3 is 11. So we put 1 here, and the other one we add it over there. So 1 plus 1 is 2. And therefore the answer would be 2. So we're writing all these numbers on the side. 2100 seconds. Now on to our last topic, division. So we'll start with the long division method. So divide 69 by 5. Divided by 5. Now we start with the first number here. So 5 goes into 6. We can do our 5 times table on the side. 5, 10, 15, 20. So 5 goes into 6. The nearest number would be 5. You always pick a number that's smaller than this. So we come and do here. How many times is that? Once. So you minus 6 minus 5 is 1. Drop the 9. Becomes 19. The nearest number to 19 would be 15. So we can't take 20 because it's greater than 19. So 15. 1, 2, 3. So 3 times because of 15. And here the answer, 19 minus 5 is 4. So the answer would write it as 13 remainder 4. And because we've covered fraction, you can write this as a fraction. So 13 whole. Remainder would be the numerator over 5. And then if you want to write it as a decimal, we add a decimal point here and we add a 0. So the moment you put a decimal point here, you have to add a 0. 5 goes into 40 how many times? That would be 8 times. So minus 40. So this can also be written as 13.8. Number 2, please ignore any background noise, okay? So 267 divided by 267. Oh, let me write it again here. 267 divided by 8. So now we're dividing by 8. We can do the small 8 times table on the side. So 8, 16, 24. You know, with multiplication, you're just adding the same number over and over. 24 plus 8, 32. We can do till there. So 8 can't go into 2. Put a 0. And then 8 can go into 26. 26, the closest number will be 24. So you write 24 there. Minus 6 minus 4 is 2. 2 minus 2, 0. Drop the 7. The closest number to 27 is 24 again. So how many times was there 24? 1, 2, 3. And then another 3. So you put 24 again. We're remaining with 3. So this answer, write it as 33 remainder 3. Or you can write it as a fraction, 33, 3 over 8, the remainder, and 8. If you want to make it a decimal, let's see. Put a decimal point, add a 0. The closest number again would be 24. 30 minus 24, 6. That is 3 times, if you add a 0, 60. How many times would it go into 60? So let's say 50, 48, my bad. And then 50, 56, 64. The closest number would be 56. Minus 56, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7 times. The remainder is 4. We add a 0. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it can be written as 33.375. 40 minus, and you get 0. Let's look at the second method of division called bus stop method. Mr. John bought 54 books and shared them equally among 7 students. How many books was he left with? So shared, when you see the word shared, it means you're dividing. So we had how many books? He had 54 books and he shared equally among 7 students. So we're dividing by 7. It's good we do the 7 times table on the side. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, and 54. wait, not 50. 42 plus 7 is 49. So let's get rid of that. If you hear any background noise, just ignore it. So 49. So 7 can go into 5, you write 0. And then the 5 will be next to the 4. So 54. How many times can it go into 54? Always pick a smaller number. So here we have 49 plus 7 is 56. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 books because of 49, then the remainder. So 54. Oh, we've used 54. Sorry, we've used 49 instead of 54. So what will be the remainder? We do 54 minus 49. So 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. That would be 5. So he was left with 5 books. So if you had maybe 56, you would have been able to distribute 8 books without any remainder. The last question. Tajari transported 216 bags of maize using a lorry in 12 trips. How many bags of maize did the lorry carry per trip? So one trip, we had 12 trips in total, so we divide by 12. So we see how many bags per trip. So once again, counting 12s. So 12 plus 12, 24. 24 plus 12, 36 plus 12, 48. You can do till there. So 12 can't go into 2. You put a 0. That becomes 21. The closest number would be 12, right? So 1 time, because it's ones. Then 21 minus 12 would be what? 9. So you put the remainder here. So you see it's a bit different from column. Column, we write them going down like that. But here we just write the remainder next to the next number. So 21 minus 12 is 9. That becomes 96. I think we can continue with that one. Do you notice a trend in the 12 times table? 1, 2, 3, 4. The next one will be 6. And then 2, 4, 6, 8. So it's like we're doing the even numbers. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. And then the next one will be 8. Okay, let's do. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 0. Again, this one will be 2. And then 4. Wow. And then the next number would be 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then the even number 0, 2, 4, 6. And you can check that whether it's right, but it's right, yeah? So if you just continue adding 12, 12, 12 like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it goes into 96 8 times. So he carried 18 bags of maize per trip. And that marks the end of our lesson. I want to give you some questions to try them out. You can email me your answers. Work to practice the concept. So test yourself. So you can do, and I want you to write this one as a decimal, fraction, and remainder. So 1297. Let's do 97. 97 divided by 12. The next one we can do 265 divided by 5. Number 3 we can do 39 times 13. Use lattice method. 20, it's like I like the number 2. 27 times 27. Use the column method. And then the next one, round off. So we have A and B. So 7, 6, 5, 3, 20 to the nearest 1,000. Then the last one will be 4, 9, 7 to the nearest 100. And that marks the end of our lesson today. Thank you for paying attention to the end, and remember, as usual, subscribe, like and comment, and watch out for the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Goodbye.